And the Canes will kick off first, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Mack. Working that left side now. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. The RPO, it's complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Complete to the left. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And how about setting the tone right there? Like, you're going to cover this guy coming across the field. Get it to him early on the first drive. Let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often, and he picks up the big game.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Quick release on the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Alabama pushing the tempo. Throwing, Mack. Rushes on him. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just try to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
He's definitely going to want that one back. Man, they put a nice drive together. That's the opening drive you want. You start driving the football down the field, having success, and then you just get just a little bit aggressive, a little bit greedy, making the throw, forcing it into coverage, and throwing the interception.
From the red zone, it's Fletcher. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Quarterback making checks. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. That false start changes your mindset. Now you're second and long, 9 yards to go. Throwing Russell. Got it in the middle. It's Rodgers. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air, it's Russell. Makes the catch, it's Rodgers. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
The run inside. It's Hill. There's some room. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Alabama quickly back to the line. Austin Mack. Under fire. And they got it.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean. And sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. You've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
From the gun on third down, it's Mack. He wants to take the top off. Snags it. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. So Miami signals for a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. And now, after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. He might want another play. Russell from the gun on third down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this? Or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
Here we go on fourth and goal, ground to cover. Russell. Moving out to the right. Looking for the score. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
They take over late in the half, and a enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down. Fires on the move. On target to the left. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down.
Love the play call. I love being aggressive there in the first play of the drive, backed up on your own end. There's a lot of coordinators that would just try to run the ball, get some more room, get into a rhythm, but they're taking a shot right away, find some real estate. Receiver, QB on the same page. It's looking really nice if you're on offense.
Trying play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Gilbert. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Ncaa. Oh, they're after him. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Canes will hustle to the line. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. On the move to his left. Fires downfield. Working that left side. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Throwing, Ncaa. Fires to the end zone. Picked off to stop the threat. He'll try to take it back. Mooney ruins the big gainer with a fumble. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. To the air on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. At the 35, he's loose. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage?
There's a crease. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Fletcher. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. And he makes the stop after a pickup of 3, balls at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Run in the red zone. It's Fletcher. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Here comes the heat. The throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Talk about aggressive play calling here offensively. Down close to the goal line. On 1st down, you try to throw it. It goes incomplete. 2nd down, you try to throw it again. And now you get sacked, so you're almost forced now to have to do it on 3rd down, too. Whatever happened to just running the football down the goal line and just trusting your offensive line and trusting a ball carrier to find a way?
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the 2nd half, and you've got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Making side adjustments here. Keelan Russell. They're working that left side. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where he can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Still running at the 40. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Dropping back, it's Russell. Using the quick game.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Again, it's Russell. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. Snared on the right sideline. Touchdown, Alabama! Into the end zone for 6.
And I don't think you can out-throw this guy. I mean, just throw it as deep as you possibly can, Palmer. I don't think you have the arm for this guy because that dude can fly. Just throw it up down the field like he does right there, and he just goes and gets it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just don't have to overthink it, right, David? Just let your fastest guy run in a straight line, run by everybody, and make a big play down the field. That was just an easy fly route for the fastest player on the field, and, man, he makes the defense pay.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. Got enough for the first. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? The play action fake. Fires on the move. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Here's Ncaa to throw. Slings it downfield. He's open on the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on 1st down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
In the red area, it's Brown. Runs through the tackle. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. On 1st down, it's Brown again. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, 2 things you're thinking about here offensively is, 1, you want to take as much time off the clock. But 2, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a 2-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone here. Just take your time. Don't snap it too quickly.
Tight end now in motion. They'll run play action. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left.
And this is always tough. You drive the ball all the way down the field, have so much success, and then beep, 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 put that thing in reverse. The last 2 plays, this offense got to get back to doing what got him here.
5 defensive backs on the field as they desperately try to keep them out of the end zone late. Darian Ncaa from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points. The Hurricanes back on top.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Throwing Russell. Fires to the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down. But what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Going to the run, it's Fletcher. Breaks into the open. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Next going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Canes.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead.
Oh, they try to trick him. The holder wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Russell throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Fires to the wideout. The short hands, it's Rodgers. Oh, there's an alley on the left. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The Tide answers back.
Step one by this offense complete. Really nice job. They had to get the touchdown. Now we got to go for the 2-point conversion. Cut this thing to 8, so we got a chance to tie the game late with some late game heroics. And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. So the defense can't stop the clock 3 times here, so they can't just kneel on it. Need to pick up a first down and protect this lead. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Oh, look out, the ball's free. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And hold everything. He's going the other way, and he takes it back for a touchdown.
Are you kidding me? And that is a defensive lineman's dream. Ball on the ground, pick it up, make some moves, take it all the way to the house. Palmer, I did think he was going to run out of oxygen.
Yeah, David, I don't know if that guy's ever run that far in his life. They're going to have to get him some oxygen on the sideline soon because he's got to go back on the field right away.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance. You got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.